Have you ever felt lost in life? Have you ever said to yourself, you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing here? Have you ever woke up and felt like it was by an accident? You don't have any sense of direction. You don't know where to go. And you feeling like you want to give up. You saying, why bother? Man, I might as well quit. I don't know what else to do. Have you ever been there before? I know I have. I gotta be honest with you. The only way you truly change your life, first, it starts with your mindset. What you think, what you say, what you do, your actions. And this starts early in the morning. I'm gonna be honest. Like my mom always say, the early bird gets the worm. When you first wake up, before your feet even hit the ground, you must start your day with a positive affirmation. You know what? Today gonna be an amazing day. Set that tone early. Be focused. Be driven. You know, I did my research. Did you know that 80% of your thoughts are negative? When I first saw this statistic on Google, I immediately jumped out of my seat in amazement. I said, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Even if you just an average person, average guy, average girl, you still gonna have negative thoughts. And not only just that, 90% of your thoughts are repetitive. So we're having the same negative thoughts over and over, repetitive in this vicious cycle. That's why you must be intentional. Write it down. The power of the pen. Meditate. When you wake up earlier, it's quiet. Give yourself 30 minutes. Give yourself 45 minutes to gather your thoughts. To work on you without any distractions. What you think. You know, your words have meaning. Your words have power. They matter. Be careful what you say. I'm telling you. Your words can either cut deep or they can inspire you and motivate you to keep going when the road gets tough. That's why you have to focus on what you think, your mentality, your outlook, your perspective. That's why you must have a winner's mentality. I'm not going to give up mentality no matter what, because you're going to go through some difficult times. We all have faced adversity. We all have faced obstacles in our life. But that's why that mindset is there to help you, to push you, to help steer you on track. Because your mind is like a remote control. You control the channels that you watch. You control everything that you see. That's why it's important what you put in your memory bank. Because if you put negative inside of you, you're going to get negative outside. You'll get negative outcomes. Plant that seed. Once you plant that seed, next that seed is going to grow. It's going to transform. It's going to blossom into something. Now either you can plant a negative seed, doubt, put limitations on yourself, fear, anxiety, or you can plant a positive seed, being courageous, having confidence, being bold, believing in yourself, stepping outside your comfort zone. All this matters. Action is what defines you. What do you do when your back is against the wall? What do you do on them days where you don't feel like waking up? Because I gotta be honest with y'all. Man, my alarm clock, it feel like it be yelling at me. Like it be screaming. Get up. Get your butt up now. You said you wanted to be great. You said you wanted to do something different. You said you wanted to change your life this year. That alarm clock is going off for a reason. That's your indicator that you gotta get started. That you got like that fire inside of you. That you got to be dialed in, be ready to grind every single day. That's why that mentality is so important. That mindset is so important for your overall growth. Your attitude determines your altitude, how far you go in life. Are you a positive person to be around? Ask yourself this question. Come on, be real. Nobody likes being around a negative Nancy, a negative Daryl. They have a problem for every solution. Every time you say something that positive that happened, they're going to cut you down to knees. You got to get away from these people, your environment. I talked about planting that seed. In order for that seed to grow, you got to have water. You got to have sunlight. Come on now. You got to have a conducive environment. Be careful who you let in your inner circle, because whoever has your ear have your mind. Come on. How do you respond to that person that cut you off in traffic? Come on, be real. Do you flag that person down? Do you roll down your window and be like, you know what? Today, you ain't finna cut me off today. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. Come on, we all have been there. Huh? I'm not the only one. We all done some things that we are not proud of. That's why you have to be focused. That's why you start early. Planning out your day. Meditating. Taking some time for you. Too many times in life, I know I used to suffer from this the most. I used to pour into everybody else, but forget to pour into the most important person that is on earth. That is me. That's standing in the mirror. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. I was so worried about the outside, so worried about what everybody else is doing, that I forgot about the person that matters the most. You must do the inner work. The strength you need is already inside of you. You are powerful beyond measure. You are a shining star. You the best thing since sliced bread. You understand me? You got a lion deep down inside of you. But it's time to let that lion out and roar and grab life by the horns. But you got to believe in you. It's time to let go of the old version of you. Negative thinking, self-doubt, procrastination. Ooh, I'm a big procrastinator. Laziness. And allow yourself to step into the new version of you. Ain't no more going back. The new version of you being confident. The new version of you not being shy, not being timid. Allowing yourself to be the best person that you can be. Becoming the best person, but becoming the best person in your dreams. The best version of yourself. And it starts every single day when you first wake up. That mindset. Because you are at war. And I'm not talking about different countries in conflict. Nah, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about you getting into it at grandma's house, at man them house, at your mama house, getting in the backyard brawls with your family members. Nah. I ain't talking about getting into it at the McDonald's because they take a forever with your French fries, or you at Popeyes and they take a forever with that fried chicken or that Popeye sandwich. Nah. The biggest battle you will ever have is the battle in between your ears. It's you. You versus you. I'm telling you. It was a fight for me to wake up this morning. It was a fight for me to go to the gym. Because guess what? Them weights not going to lift themselves. You actually got to do the work. There is no success without hard work. You got to put that work in. I'm telling you, you got to show up every single day. You got to believe in you. You are unstoppable, but you keep letting that doubt, that fear, the old version of you get the best of you. You keep going back instead of going forward. There's nothing else back there for you. The past does not define you, it redefines you. Don't be stuck in your past. Don't be afraid to carve your own path and go alone. Because you're an eagle. Eagles fly alone. Eagles fly high. It's time for you to reach certain elevation. You in a season in your life where you're not worried about haters, you're not worried about naysayers. All you focusing on is a positive mindset, a positive mentality, growing each and every day, surrounding yourself with people that uplift you. I'm just trying to remind you not to dim your light, but shine your light bright. You meant to be more. You are capable of so much more. Just remember that you are at war with you. You comparing yourself to what you did yesterday. That's it. Whatever you did yesterday, do a little bit more today. Do a little bit more tomorrow. It's the little things that have the biggest impact. The little things that have the biggest impact on you. The small things, waking up 20 minutes earlier. What you doing in the dark that nobody sees. Going to the gym. Working out. Spreading on the treadmill. Working on your abs. Having a better diet. Not snacking late at night. I'm telling you, let go of the old version of you and fly high. Because there comes a point in time where standing still is no longer an option. You got to remember, the only way you change your life, it starts with your mindset, the way you think, the way you speak, the way you act, the way you carry yourself. You are unstoppable. But I'm going to leave you with this. You can do anything, and I mean anything, as long as you put your mind to it.